Todd finally found my pallets.
Got
Yay.
a whole truckload.
Welcome to Friday.
Yes, indeed. I'm home from work. It's 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the afternoon.
I had to work all day. I never left the chair. Oh,
You can tell you're in a bad mood because of it.
yeah. I had stuff to do. Crisis at work. So I'm getting out. I'm between meetings. I've got another one at 5:30, so I can help him get these unloaded.
Yep, pallets for tables for the wedding reception and for
Graduation party.
storing, moving equipment.
Yep.
Stands for the beehives. We use them for a lot of things.
Yeah. It's not. They won't go to waste for sure.
And if they get rotten, we'll burn them.
Yep.
This one I didn't know if we even wanted, but I just brought them because...
Nice one. It's easy to screw in for a tabletop. You know? Oh, these are nice. Wow.
Nice, huh?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that one's really nice. Hi.
These are cute. You got these all by yourself?
Yeah. Sorry. Pallets are all done. They're all unloaded. Rachel is heading off to, I think, to her garden, or maybe nope, she's getting a little lawnmower out. I am going to get out the bigger mower and hook it up to the tractor and see if I can get some of the pasture mowed in the back today because it's getting really long, but it's been so wet, so I'm gonna see if I can get that going. So our mower project kind of quickly came to a halt, but I guess before, so if you didn't catch our last video, it was our introduction to our tractor, which is what you're seeing here. And if you're wondering what the heck this thing is, I'll put a link up here to the last video that we published where we talk about our brand new tractor, what we got, why we selected it, and a little bit of the story behind that. So make sure you check that out. But my problem today is that on my 8N, by the time it has the extension on the shaft plus the overrun clutch on the PTO shaft, the shaft is so short that it's not going to work on this tractor. I tried lining up my old PTO shaft and there's a gap in it, probably like 8 or 9 inches where it doesn't even connect. And those things, not only do they have to connect, but they have to connect and overlap quite a distance. So mowing for today is probably off unless I run to town and buy myself a new PTO shaft, which I know they can be expensive if you just go to Tractor Supply. Instead of getting them online, you can get them a lot cheaper, like Rural King and Agri Supply Company, I think is what it is. I don't know what my plan is. And one of my back wheels is shot too, so I need to get a new wheel for the back end of this. This is a nice mower. It's a 6-foot mower deck. It works well. It makes the pasture go quick in the back. We don't mow it often. It's not like we mow it like our lawn where, like, you know, once a week we go out and mow our front yard. We don't do that to the back pasture. We'll let it grow up and then we'll mow it down. And by doing that, it's been getting a lot healthier every year. So I guess I'll do some thinking and figure out what I want to do here. If I want to, if I am back from the store, I went to 2 different stores. Family Farm and Home first. They did not have either item I was looking for. Tractor Supply was next. It appears they had both items that I'm looking for. So and this tire is solid rubber. It's never going to go flat. So good news is hopefully it all lines up and fits, and then we're in good shape. 9-inch by 3.5-inch -4. Both are exactly the same, but the axle, like the hub on this one, is like a 1/2 inch too wide this way compared to the old one. So it's not going to fit in that yoke unless I bend it significantly, which then the axle bolt won't line up right. So wrong tire. But I'll at least get working on my shaft today and I'll check Amazon. Maybe I can get one. So PTO shaft is done, it's cut, the cover's been cut, it all fits, it fits together very, very well. Shear bolts installed, everything's connected, it looks good. Still have one dead wheel, but I think it's in at least decent enough shape. I can go across the front yard and make one little pass just to make sure everything's working right. And if it is, I should be good to go to replace my wheel and mowing season can begin. I think we're going to get cleaned up for the night and get some food in us. It's almost probably just about 8 o'clock now. I'm starving. I haven't had any dinner yet. I'm sure Rachel is the same. She just finished up work about 7 o'clock. She had to work basically from like 7 this morning until 7 tonight. And she normally has Fridays off because she works 4/10. So fun. We'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Welcome to Saturday.
It is.
Yes. No work today.
Oh, yes. It went all the way till, what, 8:30, 9 o'clock last night.
9 o'clock, yeah.
My work off farm. And I was waiting for that last call, like, please let it go through. And it did. So I'm clear and free for the rest of the weekend. So that's good. Farm fresh eggs and bacon, homemade apple butter, homemade strawberry butter. If we could just grow our own coffee, we'd be all set.
So it should be a busy weekend. Surprise. Oh, really? I think was telling Rachel yesterday that I have more stuff that I need to get done this weekend than I think I have time. We did post a message on Facebook this week and some exciting news. The ferns you brought back from the cabin are growing, all of them.
Yeah, I'll have to show you guys. It was hard to spy the maidenhair ferns because they're so dainty and tiny.
Until they grow up.
Yeah, but I finally spotted them.
We're going to keep things moving. We're going to have our breakfast, get off and get to work and start getting some more stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
See you soon.
Hey guys, I am out and I don't know if you guys can see, I have a whole bunch of hostas and I can easily now see where I can divide them. And there's a few spots I want to go ahead and get some hostas transplanted, like in the food forest and in front of my garden shed. So I'm gonna dig these up and we're gonna go plant them and let them get big somewhere else. There's a little bulb down there. So I have this little spot here next to my deck with just a rhododendron in it and some pansies, and I'll put a couple in here. Okay, I planted some over in the food forest border, and now I'm just doing this little spot in front of the garden shed. It's kind of fun having your own nursery at your house that you can just harvest from your own things that you grow. It's also lovely that we have sand because working in the soil is so easy.
That was after Rachel finished her planting outside. We ran to town because tomorrow is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
And we needed to, and I needed to get my mom a gift. And I always get her the same gift almost every year. And this year I did the same, but we added on.
Yep.
So hope you enjoy your gift, Mama. Happy Mother's Day.
And of course, I found more flowers.
Oh yeah, I was like, well, we bought her a bunch of plants like a week ago, last weekend or something, and she said, this can be my Mother's Day present.
Because I always get flowers for Mother's Day too.
Right. And then this morning she was like, well, yeah, I'll go with you and maybe I'll see if I find something. And I'm like, okay, you can get some more if you want.
I did.
You got a lot. So that's good because she deserves it.
Just a couple things that wasn't quite early enough to put stuff out on the porch. So, and we stopped at our most favorite chili dog stop on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
He likes them a lot, and these are one of those things, like you guys know me, that it's a special treat. And he gets them whenever he gets a chance. And by midsummer, I'm like, no, I don't want any more chili dogs.
I'd go like every 2 weeks and get them.
I feel like all they ever do is watch us eat.
So we're home. We're going to get back to work on our tasks, maybe the branding project.
Yeah, first I got to get this blueberries mulch. Hey guys, I'm out at the blueberry row. And from about here down, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants, I've gone ahead and weeded out the bed. What I used when I originally mulched this 2 years ago was those paper feed sacks. And within the first year, the wild sorrel, the plantain, the grasses were coming in bad. So I've just been hand weeding it, and I'm done hand weeding it. So I got a wheelbarrow full of cardboard. I'm going to go ahead, cardboard it, and remulch it. And hopefully it gets me through a couple more years. So, but the blueberries are looking great. I've got a ton of them. I'll have to show you guys. Where am I? Okay, here I am. So look, now this is a 2-year-old plant from when we planted it. It started coming up with new growths, and it's just loaded with blueberries. Lots of them all over. So I want to take care of these. Blueberries are one of our most favorite fruit crops on the property. And I've yet to grow enough that they even make it inside because we always just snack on them while we're out here. But I'm hoping this year is going to be a good bumper crop.
So Rachel is off in the blueberry patch. I don't know, the row of blueberries that we have, working on mulching them. And one of the other projects we wanted to get done was for the wedding reception. She bought this branding iron, and we cut all these pieces of wood from one of our trees that fell last year, or cut down. And we want to brand them with Preston and Emily's initials for the wedding reception. So I think while Rachel's working on that, I got the turkey fryer base thing set up, propane burner, propane tank, branding iron, wood. I think I have everything I need. So I think I'm gonna get started on that.
Okay, this is how it's going. I've got 3 plants done. I don't know, 12 more to go. So I'm gonna have to. The thing is, I keep cardboard. Every time we get a package or something in the mail, I keep it, throw it up in the shed of the barn, that like the little loft in the shed, and then I have it when I need it. Here's a tip for you though. Before you put it away, pull the tape off, because I've been yanking all the tape off. Some of it, I think, to do it, and it's always so nice when you go to use it and it's already done. But now I'm gonna mulch it.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now, just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I want.
Well, guys, I'm done. What do you think? I think they'll be a lot happier now that they're all happily mulched. But I want to go plant my flowers. So I just grabbed some pots out of the garden shed. So we're going to go do that now. I got some pretty snapdragons and a bunch of herbs. How cute would the bunny be with a little parsley in him? So we're just gonna pot these up and make fun things. These are like ornamental grasses to go in the center. Okay, I had to move because I had to go get these cute little chicken hanging baskets. Can you guys see what that is? They hang on the chicken coop, and this was always my herb planter every year. Sage. I don't know what else I grew in here last year, but I'm just gonna amend the soil a little bit and plant my herbs in here. That's my herb garden. I'll show you guys up close. Sage, dill, and parsley. And I have oregano and cilantro and cumin and all kinds of good stuff growing out in the big garden.
I hate when it's not level.
Your stomach's hungry this morning.
It's growling. Good morning. Welcome to Mother's Day.
Yes.
Sunday. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. And happy Mother's Day to all of you out there. Whether you're a mom or a grandma or a soon-to-be mom, aunts, happy Mother's Day.
Yes, indeed.
We're going to have a good Mother's Day feast today.
We have a lot planned for today.
We're going to have big old, ribs? Spare ribs, is it?
They're St. Louis style ribs we bought on our last trip to Costco.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe it was even in our Costco haul video that we did. Where this giant 3-pack of St. Louis style ribs from Costco.
Yeah.
They've been down in the pork freezer since we bought them. I thawed them out yesterday. Last night I cleaned up the silver skin on the back. I cut them into sections about this long each. Covered them with some rub, wrapped them in foil, and put them back into the fridge. So they've been marinating and seasoning since last night. And I think I'm going to Instapot them. I'm nervous. So my mom's coming over, my stepdad Jerry's coming over, my sister Kim's coming over, her son Lane, our godson.
Nick and Emily. Cameron and Claire are coming over for dinner, and they'll have leftovers. I made up some mayonnaise this morning because we were all out, and we're having potato salad with it. And we'll see what else we throw together.
Mm-hmm.
Todd made us some yummy breakfast sandwiches this morning.
I did. One for Cameron too, but he's already gone for the morning. I like to wrap them in foil because it makes the English muffin gets kind of steamy.
Yeah. Looks good. We got so much done yesterday.
You did.
I feel like really good with where we are.
You do?
Yeah, project-wise, I really feel good. I mean, we really only have left to build the pallet tables. And now we just need God to help us out a little bit and not rain so it dries out. Is the pump still running this morning?
I left it run all night, yeah.
Yeah. It's still pretty wet out there. And your tractor's so heavy. Like, I encouraged him to go ahead and get some stuff mowed, the dry areas. Well, to get to the dry areas, you have to get through some lightly swampy areas. Whoo, did that tear it up. Mm-hmm. So this morning after chores, I was out there with my boot just trying to turn it back in.
I don't know if we got more rain, but I drove over that area once with the new tractor. But then when I drove over it the second time with the finish mower on the back, and I know that's pretty heavy, that adds about 600 pounds or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So maybe that was it, or maybe we got more extra rain than we
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah. I think it'll be fine. Next week doesn't look too bad weather-wise right now. Anyway, we hope you guys have a great Mother's Day. We are going to wrap the weekend up here because we're going to be spending the rest of the day just enjoying the mamas in our lives, and want you guys to do the same thing. Even though it's Monday, hopefully you did the same thing on Sunday.
Right.
But yeah, we should say this too. Sorry, last week was pretty lame with respect to videos coming out. We only did the weekend in review. And then we got your tractor video out on Sunday. Mm-hmm. So we'll try to do better. It's just kind of been weather and...
Between the busyness and the weather and the rain, and if it's not raining, it's like 40-mile-an-hour winds, and you can't film anything. So it's been challenging, but we will keep at it. And I do owe an update on my swarm traps.
Yes, you do.
I tried to film that like 3 times this week, and every day it was either raining or super windy.
Yes. And I forgot to show you guys my potatoes popping up. So I will probably try to get a garden video update up
That
here
would be
soon.
good.
It's kind of lame right now because it's all still small, but I'll at least show you what I got going on. Okay, guys.
Happy Mother's Day. Hope you had a great one, since this will be out on Monday. We'll see you guys soon.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.